Isak also plays in double game week 33 and 36 with a solid home fixture, making him a very differential double game week asset and a triple captaincy candidate also. Since Mbuemo is nailed and that person is not, and since in the longer term also they have very good fixture run when we talk about till game week 29 also. So if you captain him, you'll get 120%, right? If you triple captain him, you'll get 220%, which is massive in my opinion. Hey guys, welcome back to another video from the Football Herd. Hope you're doing wonderfully well. So this is a double game week 24 team selection video in which I'll be talking about the best chips to be used when and how. So that is the chip strategy. Then I'll be talking about the best transfers to make ahead of double game week 24 and who is the best captaincy pick also. I know it's Mohamed Salah, but I'll be also discussing about other options. And last but not least, I'll be showcasing my team for double game week 24. So there's a lot to cover along with the chip strategies and everything. So I have specific sections for each of the segments. You can head over to the sections you want and make sure you watch the video till the end. And if you do like this video, please do drop a like and subscribe to my channel. That will mean a lot to me. So without dealing any further, let's get started. As you can see in this table prepared by the GOAT of spreadsheets, that's Ben Krellin, we have a brief idea of the fixtures that we have till game week 31. Now you can pause and take a look at this table view. Now I'll break it down for you guys to take a look at game week 29 and the fixtures that are doubtful. So what happens is that pushes you more towards the free hit 29 because many of us won't have a starting 11 if these teams miss out. Now teams like Chelsea, Liverpool, then Arsenal, Newcastle, Spurs, Villa, Palace, Fulham, all of them are doubtful, right? The most important thing is that since we will not be able to field a starting 11 if those teams miss out, and those teams have great fixtures before and after game week 29. So we don't want to miss out on those opportunities of owning them, right? So that makes the free hit in game week 29 pretty enticing. Now, if you can, go ahead and build a team with the likes of Brentford, then Bournemouth, then West Ham, then Forest, United, Brighton, Leicester, Ipswich. So these are pretty tricky, right? Because you will not be getting that much favorable assets in these teams. So it's a bit problematic as of now because we do not have the certainty of how many fixtures we'll have in game week 29. But as of now, I'm quite fixated towards playing the free hit in game week 29, right? So the basic feeling is that we all know that we want to use the triple captain bench boost and the assistant manager during the double game weeks, which will be in game week 24, 33 and 36 as of now. Now let's first talk about the team and the triple captaincy per se, right? So my idea of decision making is to look for Southampton first because the talisman playing against them will have a higher correlation of hauling, right? So this is how the table looks like. Now if you take a deeper look at it, you can see that I have opted for Salah, Isak, Haaland and Palmer, right? All those four, and I have jotted down which all fixtures they have and where are the basic possibilities of playing the triple captaincy chip, right? Now you can also have someone like Marmoush, right? Because if you want a differential triple captain, now if you also opt for someone like Anthony Gordon, or you don't want Salah, you want someone like Trent or a Gakpo or a Luis Diaz, you can definitely do that. But I'll be talking about only these, 4 teams or 4 players, you can say, for the specific opportunities that you can see, right? Now, as you can see that Isak also plays in double game week 33 and 36 with a solid home fixture, making him a very differential, double game week asset and a triple captaincy candidate also. Now, I myself am leaning towards the triple captaincy in game week 24. Even though they have a very difficult game against Bournemouth and Everton both away, but Salah has been scintillating in away fixtures, right? So it should not be a problem. And my luck in double game weeks and in triple captaincy per se has been shambolic. But having said that, I'm quite nailed and towards triple captaining Salah in game week 24 because as you can see also that Palmer also is a decent fixture, but the form of Chelsea is somewhat dicey. So I will not call Palmer as a very good triple captaincy candidate, but it's something that's also on the cards. Same for Haaland as well. You can see that they have double game weeks in 33 and 36. with double game week 33 looking more promising, right? With the fixtures that you can see. Now, apart from this, I would like to also talk about the other chips that I have and that we have in the game per se. Now, you'll always see that the wild card is quite associated with the bench boost also, because if we have a certainty that we will have a double game week in suppose 33, right, then there will be a more tendency of playing the wild card in game week 30 or game week 31, so that it sets you up perfectly for the bench boost in 33, right? So you can see these are the three broad options that is circulating in the FPL fraternity. You can play a lot of variants out of this, but this is a basic template that I would say, that the first one being the wildcard in game week 30, then the assistant manager in 31 to 33, and then the free hit in 34, and bench boost in 36. Primarily in game week 33 and 36, we have a confirmed, nearly confirmed, not that much certain also, but nearly confirmed with a certain degree of certainty also, a double game week, right? So that does not shed a lot of light, in my opinion. But what I want to do is, I want to play my triple captaincy in game week 24, and I want the other 4 chips to be left and played in the subsequent game weeks that as you can see in the screen. Now the second strategy talks about the wildcard in 31 instead of 30, then bench boosting in 33, which is a double game week, then free hitting in 34 if it is a blank game week, right? Then using the assistant manager chip from the game week 36 to 38. Now this is also a very plausible strategy in my opinion, because we'll be seeing that there'll be a lot of teams who will be trying to avoid relegation and playing for the Champions League spots or the Europa League spots also, right? So I believe that there is a kind of a bullish nature to that. And when we talk about getting that bonus that the assistant manager chip offers of the 5 rank gap, I believe the more latter we play, the better it is with the bottom teams. Now, if you want to go with someone like Arne Slot or Pep Guardiola, then you can definitely target the easier fixtures, someone like a Southampton fixture, then a West Ham fixture, and stuff like that. But having said that, in my opinion, it's pretty suggestive and recommended that you try to not hold on to a single manager if you are playing it. You chop and change based on the kind of fixtures that they have, and you bring out a 3 game week slot, which will be pretty beneficial for you, and you play that. That is something that I will suggest you guys. So these are the 3 broad options as of now. I am quite leaning towards going with the second option, that is the wild card in game week 31, triple captaining in 24 in this game week itself, then bench boosting in 33, then free hit in 34, and assistant manager in 36 to 38, right? So that is how the chip strategy is looking as of now. I know things will change and it will get modified, but I believe that this is the basic template that we have as of now. The first player that I'll talk about is Brand Mbeumo. Now Mbeumo has already got a couple of assists and 6 goals from 23 shots and created 5 big chances with an XGI of 6.2. Now he has already amassed 66 points in the last 10 game weeks, and I believe that they have a Spurs fixture in game week 24. This is a home game, and I believe that that is also a very lucrative one, and he's on penalties, which makes him a tremendous asset. And we are seeing that he's being bought by a lot of managers, and rightly so. Now I will definitely prefer someone like Mbeumo than opting for Everton midfielder ahead of double game week, or a Liverpool midfielder also. If not, that person is nailed. Since Mbeumo is nailed and that person is not, and since in the longer term also they have very good fixture run when we talk about till game week 29 also, so that makes Mbeumo a very decent pick in my opinion. Now when we talk about the fixtures of Brentford, they have West Ham away in 25, they have Leicester away in 26, now they have Everton home in 27, and they have a Villa home in 28 and Bournemouth away in 29. So 29 it's a bit difficult, I would say, but till game week 28 it's beautiful fixtures, right? Villa plays a high line, so they are goal prone. Then Everton at home, I believe will not be that much of a problem because it's not Sean Dyche, it's a different manager. And Leicester away is again, Leicester have been shambolic, and so have been West Ham. So I believe Bryan Mbeumo is a brilliant player to buy ahead of Game Week 24. That is. Now coming to the next player, it's none other than Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now most of you guys will be having him, but still I am stressing on having Trent because I have seen in many teams that you have opted for someone like Virgil van Dijk, right? And Konate per se. Now I can understand Konate because you might have an issue of funds, and you might be requiring those funds for the assistant managership or anything else. But if that is not the scenario, I will highly recommend you to own someone like Trent Alexander-Arnold instead of Virgil van Dijk ahead of Double Game Week 24 because of the attacking menace that he has, and he has already got 5 assists and 1 goal from 14 shots. And he's already created 8 big chances, which is a lot less, I believe, because he should have a lot more. And one thing is very shocking is that he is the only defender who has a complete outlier of an XGI. He has an XGI of 3.6 in last 10 game weeks. It's massive. Now it's just that he's not able to rack up the numbers, but I believe that off late he has shown certain signs which makes him a no-brainer pick ahead of Double Game Week 24. Now the next player that I'd like to talk about is none other than NDI. Now many of you are looking for João Pedro replacements. Now you can replace João Pedro with someone like NDI, in my opinion. I am also someone who is willing to transfer out João Pedro and bring in someone like NDI because of the couple of fixtures that he has, and he's on penalties. That's the biggest thing. Now in a Liverpool match, you can well understand that he will not be getting that much opportunities. But if at all they get a penalty, then it's a very easy conversion from him, right? And apart from that, he's already got 3 goals from 8 shots, and he's already amassed 35 points in the last 10 game weeks, an average of 3.5 points per match in the last 10. So that's quite decent, right? And he's nailed because DCL is injured. So that makes him a very lucrative pick in my opinion. The numbers are there for you to decide, but he has already passed the eye test also. So India is also a very decent shout in my opinion. Now the next player that I want to talk about is again a forward. That's none other than Visa. Now many of you will be skeptic about India. That's why I've brought Visa after India, because if you cannot afford someone like Bryan Mbeumo, the owning Visa will also make it a good cover of Brentford in my opinion, because he's already got 1 assist and 3 goals from 28 shots with an XGI of 5 and 37 points in the last 10 game weeks. Now that's not convincing enough, but he has an amazing fixture run that I just spoke about when I was talking about Mbeumo. So Visa is also a very decent shout and a perfect João Pedro replacement also, if you ask me. So these are the 4 players that I have to target ahead of Double Game Week 24 for bringing in. So this is how the team is shaping up ahead of Double Game Week 24. In goal I've got Dean Henderson, who has a United away fixture. Now it's a tough game, I would say, because United will be scoring, but he'll be getting a lot of save points in my opinion if they convert a lot of chances and shots. But they will not be able to score a lot, United, I know, because I'm a United fan. So I'm hoping for a lot of save points for Henderson ahead of Game Week 24. Now in my defense, I have Lewis Hall, who has a Fulham home game. Now Lewis Hall has been tremendous off late with his attacking menace, and his assist potential is also very high. But Fulham is also a very decent game in my opinion. And as you can clearly see that since it's a home game in St James's Park, that will make it a more easier fixture for Newcastle. So you can definitely expect some assists from Lewis Hall, if not a clean sheet per se. Now my next defender is Munoz. Munoz is a United away fixture. Now I'm not expecting him to keep a clean sheet, just like I was speaking about Dean Henderson, right? But he got an assist in the last game week, and we can expect the same from him in this game week itself. Now to top it off, I have Trent as my third defender, who has a Bournemouth away and Everton away fixture. Now he's completely nailed in my opinion, and also brilliantly rested ahead of Double Game Week 24. He did not feature in the UCL fixture, so that makes him completely up and ready for Double Game 24. And he is a no-brainer pick, just like I was speaking very highly of him in the previous segment also. Now in my midfield, I have a midfield 5 of starting with Amad Diallo, then Mohamed Salah, then Cole Palmer, then Rogers and Mbeumo. Now these are the 5 that I have gone with and I am bringing in Mbuemo primarily because of the Spurs fixture and the brilliant fixture run that we have in the subsequent game weeks. I had Sar in his place. I transferred out Sar and brought in Mbuemo. Now, when I talk about Rogers has a Wolves away fixture. The Wolves have also looked shambolic at the back, and Rogers is in scintillating form, right? He has scored a brace in the first 5 minutes. So when I'm recording, it's half time, and he has already scored a brace. So I'll speak very highly of him, right? Even though he blanked in Game Week 22 and 23, right? But he is performing immensely well in UCL, and we only fantasy managers can hope that he will bring that form in the Premier League itself. Now, coming to Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer has a brilliant West Ham fixture, and which is pretty lucrative in my opinion. And none other than Mohamed Salah has a Bournemouth away and Everton away fixture, which is amazing in my opinion. And Ahmad has a Crystal Palace game, which is difficult, but I see him scoring, right? Now, they will not be able to start with the same lineup in my opinion, because there is a midweek game and they will be fatigued. So let's see how things shape up for Ahmad. But as of now, I am not willing to transfer him out, and he is in my team. Now, coming to the forwards, I have a forward two of Isak and Gakpo. Now, Isak has a Fulham game, just like Lewis Hall. Now, I'm completely expecting him to give me fruitful returns, because he has been scintillating of late. And Gakpo has also amassed 16 points in the last game week with a couple of goals and 1 assist. And he has a Bournemouth away and Everton away fixture. Now, in my bench, I have a solid bench, which is also fluidic. Now, I can bring in someone like João Pedro, who has a Forest away fixture. Then Robinson, Newcastle away. And Konza, who has a Wolves away fixture. Now, I was pondering about transferring João Pedro out and bringing in NDI. In that case, I will be benching Ahmad and playing a 3-4-3. So I have not yet made that move, but make sure you follow me on X, where I'll be posting the final team before the deadline. And if I make any changes, I'll post it there. This is how my team looks ahead of Double Game Week 24. Now, amongst the captains, I have gone ahead with Salah, Trent and Cole Palmer. Now, Salah is a standout pick, and his expected or effective ownership will be something around 220, 230 in my opinion. Because a lot of managers will be playing the triple captaincy on him, right? And if you have him in your team and you do not captain him, then that's a 140%-ish around loss in my opinion. So it will be a very tricky move if you do not opt for Mohamed Salah. And now coming to the differential picks, that is Trent and Cole Palmer. Now first I'll talk about Trent. Now Trent is a very good differential pick. I'll tell you why. Because suppose you already own Salah and you already own Trent as well. Now Trent's effective ownership will be around 80s or 90s, I guess. So if you captain him, you'll get 120%, right? If you triple captain him, you get 220%, which is massive in my opinion, right? And not only the effective ownership piece, but if you do not have the triple captaincy left also, then I would say that in your playing an assistant manager chip or any other chip per se, then my recommendation will be go ahead with Salah. That will hamper you less if you are in the good ranks, in the top 10k, top 50k, top 100k or top 500k also. Then taking a risk is not something which I'll recommend, because if you captain Salah, you'll have a 200% EO, right? 200% you'll already have, and if the EO is 240, it will only bleed by 40. It will not bleed your rank that much. Now, also coming to Cole Palmer. The Palmer also is an amazing option if you've already played the triple captaincy previously and willing to risk it with a differential captain who plays West Ham, who have looked shambolic at the back, right? But then again, that problem is there with Chelsea. They play some on and off fixtures where Palmer, is not that much effective also. So that's about it. So Salah number 1, Trent number 2, and Cole Palmer number 3. That's my ranking for Double Game Week 24 in the Captaincy Metrics. Thank you so much guys if you watched till the end, and if you have liked this video, please do drop a like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, please do drop them below. I'll answer all the questions for you. And all the best for Double Game Week 24, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.